What's up, guys? Hey, remember, if you want to help support us over here and support what we do, there are links below where you can donate. You'll get your name on the card of fame at the beginning of the video like you just saw. Send you a copy of my book. You'll also receive exclusive videos, first look videos, and more. And I really appreciate all my supporters. You guys make the stuff happen. So thank you. Check out all the links down below if you want to join us. It's always appreciated. Sometimes we go out to the village, and then sometimes part of that village comes back with us. That's what all those people were doing. We had taken a pass app out there because it had been more than a week, and they needed things. So thanks to your donations, we went to the market. We bought a whole bunch of rice, a dried fish, a bunch of vegetables, and some fruit, and all that good stuff, oil and salt, sugar, all the staples. And then we stayed out there and visited for a little while, and we're about to call the pass app back, and one of the guys out there said, "No, I'll take you home." And that's never happened before, so that was pretty cool. He only had one motorcycle though, a little rusty. the handlebars and everything seemed to be wrapped with some kind of clear tape to hold together, and it seemed to be leaking something. I don't know what. But he also had an old rickety metal trailer, like you would haul things in. And that was going to be our ride home. But hey, it's going to save us $5 on a pass app. It'll be an adventure, and what an adventure it was. You're sitting on the sides, there's no safety rails. I'm just hanging out for dear life. The kids, they didn't seem to mind. Apparently that's their form of transportation all the time. It was kind of a kidney buster. Some of the twists and turns and bumps, especially with the roads in town the way they are, it was pretty hairy, but we made it home. They came in and stayed for a while, and it was weird because, well, maybe not weird, kind of makes sense, but a couple of videos ago I made one about some things you'll never get used to here, and here's another one for you. Like when they came in, I told them, they immediately took a squat on the floor, to sit down. And I was like, you can sit on the bed, we have chairs. I offered them chairs. I said, hey, come sit on the, the nice comfortable bed. And they were like, no, this is good. And the fact that the locals here, they can squat and sit on these hard surfaces for long periods of time. Their legs never seem to get tired. They don't seem to get hurt. Hello. Nothing like that. And they just sit there for like 2 hours and then just get up, and me, I'm down there 5 minutes. Hello. I'm down there 5 minutes, and my leg starts falling asleep. It starts cramping up. When I get up, I sound like a bowl of Snap, Crackle, and Pop. What's the name of that cereal? Rice Krispies? I think that was it. That's what my bones sound like. So yeah, like when they open businesses here, or somebody buys a house or something, it's common to have a Buddhist ceremony. And part of that ceremony is, of course, staying on the ground in front of the monks. And these ceremonies take a long time. And it's no problem for them. There's a nice fancy trip. So let's go up this way, I guess. But anyway, that was really nice of them to save us some money on waiting for a pass app. Although, to be honest, the pass app was it's going to be a lot more comfortable. But I still appreciate it. And speaking of a village, I did get to go over to Luke's. The curfew here is over, by the way. It is ended. It's done. No more being in by 8 o'clock. Nothing like that. You can go where you want and when you want. I've noticed a lot of businesses who are closing at 7:30, you know, to accommodate for the 8 o'clock curfew. They're now back to their regular hours, staying open till midnight, 1 o'clock, trying to get people to, you know, come back in. And today is the 9th, and I believe at midnight tonight, the ban on alcohol is over as well. So that will mean some of the bars that had been closed or that were shutting down early, and of course other businesses can now serve alcohol. So I expect things to be picking up here over the next week or so. People coming out. However, they did warn that with the lifting of all these restrictions, they're still warning people to take caution. They don't want to see huge, large gatherings outside with no masks and no, you know, separation or anything. Otherwise, they're threatening, you know, hey, we'll put you right back into a curfew, a lockdown, and a ban, all that good stuff. Nobody wants that. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, there are mom and pop stores around here. Most of them still sell some beer. So you have no problem getting it. But I think the main issue is because you know, you're taking it home, you're not outside, you're not gathering with all your friends and family. And that's the whole purpose of the ban, not to get people to stop drinking, but to get people to stop drinking in large groups with no safety precautions. Because there have been 56 new cases in the last week here in Siem Reap. The majority of them were local cases in one particular area, so they could contain it fairly easily, but don't want to see that spread. But anyway, yeah, so we went over to Luke's and he was waiting for this to be over. He hadn't gone anywhere. He was getting antsy. He was getting a little stir crazy when he found out the curfew was over, but the bars are still closed. He invited us over so I could finish Resident Evil 8, The Village, the video game. And man, he did it up right. 2 cases of beer packed in his fridge, and a controller. And I sat there and played, and he would give me hints every now and again because he's already finished the game like 4 or 5 times, you know. That's all he has to do during this what wound up being a 6-week lockdown, or a 6-week curfew. So yeah, we got pretty far. Unfortunately, I don't remember a portion of the game because you know, we went home. At some point, we went back again the next day, and I only had a little bit more of the game to finish, and I must have drank so much I forgot certain sections of the game. Like I went into a building and went, where are all the monsters? And he goes, oh, you already finished that section. I did. I don't remember doing that. I must have been good. But that's what you get when he buys 2 cases of beer. But yeah, I had my first playthrough. I finished it. I liked it. It's a really good game. There are other modes you can play. All your stuff carries over, all your upgrades and everything from the weapons you get in the game. To make them more difficult playthroughs, you know, the harder modes. Makes them a little easier because you got all your upgraded weapons and stuff like that. So I'll be going back. I still got a lot more playtime, a lot more things to find. 100% the game. So yeah, all in all, since the curfew ended, it's been pretty fun, pretty cool. We got back out to the village. We got to go finish that game. So I think that is pretty cool. Also keep in mind, because somebody did ask, and I believe, you know, or I know I've talked about this before, but starting in October, the government here has said that for fully vaccinated people, they'll be able to come into the country without all the extra restrictions, without the 14-day quarantine, without having to pay a $2,000 deposit or anything like that. That's starting in October. Now I'm pretty sure, although I don't know, it's not positive, but I'm pretty sure that is not going to, it's not going to be like one day wide open for everybody from every country. I think that would be too chaotic, too much not being able to check everybody's paperwork, you know, people will slip through. I believe they're going to pick certain countries and say, hey, you guys can come starting here. These countries can start coming back starting here. And that kind of thing. So it's not like right on October 1st, just because you're vaccinated, you can fly, you know, depending on which country you're from, you might not be able to just fly right in. But that is good news. It's not really that far away considering, you know, the last 15, 16 months of stuff we've all been through. So that's more good news. So if you haven't yet, be sure you get your vaccinations and get ready for when they say, come on by, come on over. It's a lot easier when it's like that because you can get your visa on arrival. Don't have to worry about getting one beforehand. And then once you're in, you just start doing your thing, you know, whatever you're coming over here for, teaching, retiring. All that good stuff. So we're over here now by the, what is it? Regional Polytechnic Institute Techno-Sen in Siem Reap. Whatever that means. It's a school of some kind. Oh yeah. You see they have electricity and electronic, business administration, Ministry of Labor, and vocational training. Okay, that makes sense. So it's a vocational school. That makes sense. It has been raining on and off the last few days, and looks like it's going to be doing so again. so we don't want to wander too far, just in case. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Well, apparently Sasamaki is still closed. They have that all shuttered down. I was told it's going to be another week before it reopens. So it looks like when we get some more money in, it's going to be Salu instead of Sasamaki. It's a little bit further away, but that's all right. The good thing about the rainy season is that everything cools down. The sun's not beating down on you, you know. It's all cloudy. Clouds over there, clouds over there. So it's not as hot. But yeah, I just wanted to check to see, and yeah, it's still closed. But the guy said next week it should be open, so we shall find out. Alright, that's going to do it for this one. Once again, thank you to all my supporters. You guys really mean a lot to me, and if you want to be one, like I said, you'll get your name on the card of fame at the beginning of the video. I'll send you a copy of my book, Live in Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder. I'll also send you all future exclusive and first look videos if you want to donate. So check out my links down below to PayPal, buymeacoffee.com/DDC, or join my Patreon. And other channels vlogging in Cambodia, those links are down below. Be sure to check all those out. Good stuff, good content, as always. My social media is down below, and links to my books if you just want to buy them individually. Those are down below too. And don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, my comedy podcast, Laughing on the Inside, where I make fun of everybody and everything, especially myself. And that link is down below. All right. She's down there buying something. I do not know what. But anyway, talk to you guys in the next one. Alright guys, we got a bonus for you. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you. We stopped and picked these up on the way home. Khmer style pizza. Now, I'm not sure exactly what's on there. They give you a little packet of tomato paste. Got the dough. Looks like there's some corn on there. I think that's cheese. I'm not sure. But these little pizzas are only 50 cents each. 2 for $1. I've never tried them before, so let's find out. Bonus footage.